Hey YouTubers, I've noticed my Cub Cadet XT2 has gotten a little sluggish in reverse. It doesn't want to go backwards up any kind of incline, and when I do get it to go in reverse on flat ground, it goes very, very slow. So there's a couple of things we can check real quick before we get too concerned. The first thing we're going to check is pedal movement and make sure that that's not being restricted. Now when I move the pedal forward, you hear that? It's bottoming out, it's going as far as it can go, and it feels very firm. When I try to go reverse, it feels spongy. What's probably happened is grass has got packed up underneath there, and it's keeping this from going all the way in reverse. Okay, I'm over on the left-hand side of the mower, looking towards the front right wheel. And you see this plate that comes across here that has the idler pulley attached to it? Look at how much grass is on top of that plate, including right over here. That's the rod that goes back to the transmission that switches between forward and reverse. So we're going to try and clear all of that grass out of there and see if that frees up that pedal. Okay, let's see how the pedal feels now. Yeah, it's definitely traveling a little further now, and it feels a little more solid when I get to the end. So there was definitely some grass compacted in there that was keeping this pedal from going all the way in full reverse. Okay, the other thing that can cause a loss of reverse or very slow reverse is air bubbles getting in the fluid in the transaxle. Now I have a really steep yard and I mow on slopes that are a little bit beyond what's recommended, and I think that is introducing air into the transmission where it shouldn't be. So I'm going to perform this procedure and see if it helps. Now I've seen some quickie ways to fix this, and I've seen the way that Tough Torque recommends. Most of your modern lawnmowers use a Tough Torque transaxle. So let me show you both ways. The quickie way that sometimes works is to start your mower and with the engine running, disengage and re-engage the transmission with this lever. Do that about 5 or 10 times. Then with the transmission disengaged, go forward for about 5 seconds, backwards for about 5 seconds, and repeat about 4 or 5 times. Then re-engage the transmission and repeat going forward and backward. And a lot of times that's sufficient. Now I'm going to show you the way that Tough Torque recommends you clear out bubbles. With the transaxle properly supported on both sides by jack stands and making sure that the tires do not touch the jack stands, we're going to start the purging procedure. Now, here are the instructions from Tough Torque. Check the oil level. Place the vehicle's drive axle on jack stands with the wheels off the floor. Start the engine and operate at a low idle speed. Depress and hold the forward pedal while opening and closing the bypass valve a few times. Next, do the same with reverse. Then depress the forward and reverse pedal alternately with the bypass valve in the run position. Repeat these steps until you get a good response in forward and reverse. Then lower the vehicle's wheels to the floor and recheck your fluid level. Okay, hopefully clearing the debris from behind the pedal mechanism or purging the air out of your transaxle has restored adequate operation. If not, then the next step is going to be to check your fluid level. You'll need to figure out which model transaxle you have and go to the manufacturer's website for instructions on how to check that fluid level. You may also consider replacing your fluid. It does wear out over time, and that can sometimes improve the performance of the transaxle. If that doesn't work, then you probably need to have your transaxle repaired or replaced. Anyway, I hope it doesn't come to that. I hope that the video helped you get the results you're looking for. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. Thanks.